Here we are at the Elms, which is Mrs. Russell's summer house from 1880 when the casino was built, in 1882 when the Isaac Bell house was built. Things changed very dramatically here. The simple, informal shingle style was no longer enough. People wanted grand houses, and then they actually wanted palaces. And architectural excellence wasn't measured by creativity, but more by connoisseurship. How well could you copy a European example and then make that work for the owners? Is the Charles Baldwin house here, designed by Robert Robertson, a guy who liked the name so well he used it twice. And it is quintessential Queen Anne style. You see the heavy timbering, the mix of materials, the different slopes of roof, the polychromy, the multiple colors. This was, I believe, 1878, just a few years after the William Watts Sherman house by H.H. Richardson. And so this was a style that was very, very popular at the time. This is the Isaac Bell house, which Vincent Scully has said is probably Newport's most important and influential house, bar none. But this house here found a ready market throughout the United States. Shingles were available from Canada and could be imported and are imported to this day. We are a wooded continent. Unlike Europe, which was largely denuded of trees many, many centuries ago, and was much more masonry, much more brick oriented than the US. And it is really a very interesting house. It has a pinwheel arrangement. It has use of wooden bobbins and other things that were just bought off the shelf but turned into decorative motifs by Sanford White. It has sliding panel doors that allow the ingle nook, which is what you kind of enter and experience when you first come in, with a big fireplace, a place of welcome. The second to last stop on our tour, called the Travers Building. You'll notice it's in the stick style, but with more of a masonry quality. It looks a lot like the J&A Griswold house, not surprisingly because it's by the same architect, Richard Morris Hunt, the first American graduate of the École des Beaux-Arts, bringing that European tradition of kind of formal design back. And all of the half timbering is all purely decorative, geometric juxtaposition against the masonry background, not like in Europe where those would have been actual structural members infilled between with either a masonry or a stucco material. These are among the very first mixed-use buildings. They have retail on the ground level and they have offices above. They're still used that way to the present day. And the Newport Casino took that same stance in that it's all club, very private, card rooms, places for the membership to enjoy above, but all of these would have been stores open to the public to derive income and to kind of root the building into the public setting of Newport. And you'll